must be an angel watching over me, 'cause I'd be gone, so gone, so gone, it's plain to see.
Alright, we are here with the repeat offender, yes, it's DaRRyL and LaVaRe. I'm known for messing up everything. But you are having a show at one of my favorite places in the planet, the Museum of Motherhood. Are you?
Well, no.
So what was that about?
Well, I did have work up.
Take this.
I had work up there for several years, and
You did? For several years?
Yeah.
Because I was there a lot of times. I must have seen it.
Yeah, the spray painted stencils on abstract oil paintings. But and then I also had a show there. But
when?
She's just
I thought that was it like recently sent though?
What she did was she was proud that I'm having my first solo exhibit
exhibition
so at a gallery down here.
So she sent it out because I got the email.
Right.
And I didn't. Of course, I read through the lines. And didn't.
The show is February 27th. The opening is from 6 to 8 p.m. and it's at 97 Avenue C, the MUT Gallery.
This is it, right?
It's Avenue C between
Am I right
6th
here?
and 7th.
Okay.
That is correct. And it will be up through March 29th.
That is so exciting.
I'm very
Give the address
excited.
again?
97 Avenue C.
Okay.
Manhattan.
Okay.
Lower East Side.
I always think Avenue C is Avenue Chic now. It used to be you wouldn't send anything over there back in the days, but now it's fancy as can be.
Michael Mudd is a really nice guy too. He
How many pieces?
well, that's to be determined. He's gonna, I just delivered all my paintings and he is gonna select.
How many did you
put them up.
deliver?
Probably about 30, but
Wow.
it's a smaller space.
And
so,
how big are they?
a lot of them are 24 by 36.
Yeah, they're big.
I like to paint really big, so that to me is kind of small, but those are probably going to be among the biggest ones because it just people like to buy smaller things in the city because they don't have a lot of space.
True. My son's an artist. I know he has a storage room in his building for his paintings.
Yeah,
and there was flood warning, and he was scared that they took everything back up to the apartment. He's in Brooklyn by the water. Greenpoint.
I live around there too.
So there's an large artist loft there where a lot of young people show off their stuff.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So he has showings every once in a while. I've been out there.
That's great. I'd
Yeah.
like to hear about it and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
would
I'll
be
tell him
great.
about you too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
And he's Alan Merrill.
Junior.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, he is. So when did you move to Greenpoint?
I'm right on the border of Williamsburg and Greenpoint. I moved to the neighborhood in '98 from this neighborhood. I moved here in '90. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee.
I know, it's so cool
Yeah,
that you're from Memphis. Do you miss it?
Well, I always like to say it's a nice place to visit.
Okay, that makes sense.
I like the blues. There's some things I like about it. But,
Elvis.
Like Elvis.
If you're from
like
Memphis, like is Elvis
B.B.
just like
King.
in your osmosis? Like,
Oh yeah.
can you walk down any street without any, is it so Elvis there?
It's very Elvis, but it's also very blues.
Yeah,
And I love B.B. King and
Yeah.
so do
his
you.
cousin Alan King and Jerry Lee Lewis, and I hung out with his daughter a little bit. She was a manager at a cafe on Beale Street when I was growing up, and used to have a fake ID, and I'd go hear all the blues music and the real deal. And
Wow.
I love it. Yeah.
Do you have
There's a lot
siblings?
of, I do have siblings.
Do they live there?
No, everyone has moved away. It's,
Really?
you know, it's anti-Semitic and
Yeah.
racist, and but that's another story. My parents still live there. So
Okay,
yeah, I
so
went,
you go back and visit?
went to Rhode Island School of Design '86 to '90,
Okay.
but I was coming here a lot, and then I moved here in 1990.
So
to
what was
Ludlow
RISD
Street.
like? I mean, that is one of the coolest art schools in the whole world.
It was wonderful. I went to school with a lot of talented people, and I had a lot of talented teachers, and you know, it was great. I met some great visiting artists.
Are you friends with
and
still?
Donald Batchelor and Leon Golub and Nancy Spiro, and yeah, I've kept in touch with a lot of, with, you know,
That's
my
cool.
gang. Yeah,
That's-
filmmakers, artists.
So how old were you when you knew that you wanted to be an artist?
I'd say probably around 13. I think I shared this the last time. I started drawing and painting in my room during a difficult period, and it kind of got me out of it. And even now, more than ever before, I have like a really deep meditation, and I feel really like a natural high when I'm finished with
Does that make sense?
and
Yeah.
it's really, it's a great feeling. I try to I start with a certain subject matter, usually, you know, people or landscape, sometimes political, sometimes.
Does it pick you, or do you pick it?
I usually pick it, but then I like to have, you know, feelings and emotions and like kind of a dark beauty come
Sounds
through.
like songwriting to
It's
me.
the same
Mine.
thing. It's a piece of art.
Yeah.
It sounds exactly like it. Like how do you know when it's done?
I try to convey my
I mean,
feelings
never
and
done.
emotions.
It's
and
yeah,
Something
exactly.
I've never done.
Yeah,
I'm
but
usually working from a photo that I've taken
Oh,
oftentimes, and it's kind of like a puzzle. And
does
I
it
just
take?
know
Does
when I
each
finish.
painting like take however long it takes? Like there's no.
it depends.
Yeah.
It depends, but I like to lose myself for a while, and you know, if I can have a big chunk of time, you know, I just will
Where
lose
do you
myself. And I have a studio in my house.
You do?
Great Point. Yeah.
Good for you. So I know you're
It's
a mom,
great.
and you have the most adorable two little girls that are just
They
precious.
take guitar lessons from you.
I know, and I love them so much, and they're
I
so
love
cute.
you.
And but like, do they paint?
They do art, but they're also musicians,
Yeah.
which I'm not. I'm a huge fan, but
And
never been a
singers.
musician. They are doing violin and cello at a music school,
Good for
and
them.
they're 8 and
Right.
10. So
They're so cute.
they make great art too, and they've helped me with my mural
Yeah,
projects that I do with the kids at their school.
it's so great. And like, how do you see this show? Is there going to be an opening bash?
There will be an opening Thursday, February 27th. That's next Thursday from
Mhm.
6 to 8 p.m.
And it's running till,
March 29th.
so it's like a full month. Good for you.
I'm excited.
That's
I,
really good.
I'm excited. I'm so inspired by other artists and musicians and poets. I like to try to inspire and give my take on life and things, and
Yeah,
wouldn't mind selling a few.
that would be that's always a good thing, right? So,
So I can keep it going.
what artists did you really like get inspired by?
Well, there's a lot of artists I love. Of course, I love Van Gogh because his emotions are so right out there on the brush strokes and the paintings. I
He
love
wasn't
Edward
doing it for
Munch.
money.
No.
I love Egon Schiele. I love Toulouse-Lautrec,
Mhm.
and I love
Because I do see the colors like Toulouse-Lautrec and the emotion of
Mhm.
like Van Gogh kind of.
Someone just compared my work to Francis Bacon.
Wow, that's right in that category.
I love that.
So you like the like post-impressionists?
I do, and you know, expression, and
Yeah.
emotion,
I love that era, too.
feeling. I mean, I just like music. Like I like punk, and I like classical, and
Yeah.
I like opera, and I like blues.
Good for you.
As long as it has, you know, some feeling and
What
some
don't
depth
you
and
like,
some
Daryl?
emotion.
What don't you like, Daryl?
Well,
Do you like?
I don't like auto tune.
Ah, I like that. Good answer. Good answer.
Auto-tune.
No, exactly.
About,
What
you
a
know,
good answer. Wow. That's a great answer. So today is National Chocolate Mint Day.
Mm,
Yeah.
I love
So,
chocolate.
would you like to share a skeleton with me?
You've been on the show before.
Yeah,
You know.
she has.
I give one to the.
No, you don't give anything to the skeleton. That's for you. You just have to share a skeleton from your closet. Oh, yeah, like some
How long
dismal
should I
story. How low will you go? I mean, it's up to you, really. A lot of people like tell me something. People often tell me things that are too dark and deep, and then they like say like, "Oh no!" And it's
Right.
like, "Come on, dude," you know, like
I often spill my
people.
guts.
People tell me a lot of bad
I can
things.
do that because my kids are all grown up.
Yeah.
She can't, so her kids are.
Yeah, her kids are little. Exactly. So, anything from youth? You don't have to talk about like grown up if you don't want. Something in Memphis.
Well, when I was first learning to read, this is an interesting story about the South, the Deep South. I was learning to read. I was at the zoo with my mom, and this must have been the early 70s. And I said, "Mom, what's colored water and white water?"
Ah.
There were two signs at the water fountains, two water fountains, one for colored and one for white.
Wow.
And
In the 70s.
I used to have my head felt for horns because I'm Jewish.
Ah.
Really?
They were like, "You're
It's
not
not
gonna
funny, but it's funny.
Yeah, you're not gonna find them on her. You know, they get surgically removed these days."
Yeah, exactly. That's what you used to tell people?
No, that's what they would say to each other as they were feeling my head.
Wow. Well, and they didn't have a horn fountain.
The stuff they believe.
I know, we gotta make the horn fountain, right? Exactly. God, what's up with this world? I mean, is it any better down there, you think, now?
It's more insidious. It's more undercover. It's more.
You know, just when I think it's all okay, it's really like, I don't know, I'm just noticing more and more, like, ridiculous tension.
But to be fair,
here.
when I was a kid, my parents were touring down the South in the 50s. I wasn't allowed in the black pool, because we would stay in the black hotels. It was all black men except for my parents. And the kids would go, "He can't come in our pool." I was like, "Oh." I'd go back into our room and watch cartoons. But I got it. I understood. Fair
Right.
is fair, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I just don't get it, but I get it.
You
but
forget living
It's
in New
not
York.
very. I always say that, you know, people are always like, New York is so dangerous, and I think the most dangerous thing about New York is we think the rest of the world is like this, and when we go anywhere else,
Yeah.
it's not. That's the dangerous part.
Yeah.
We have everything on one block. You're walking up the street, you
Yeah.
see everything, and nobody cares. It's all good. We just don't like people that are idiots. But you
Right.
can be any color for that.
Drive through Tennessee, you'll see a whole different America.
Well, I
Well,
just
I
heard
just want
in
people-
Kansas they just passed a law that they can refuse service to gay couples, just like
Like
they
in a diner?
just like they refuse service to black people.
Ah.
Now they can put signs up.
Or Jewish people.
Right. They're refusing to serve gay couples. They passed the law
That they're
saying
allowed?
that they are allowed to refuse service, saying that it compromises their religious values and their religious
Push a button.
rights.
Push a button. That goes to you, Kansas. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm sure there's some prejudice here, but
I
on the
know.
whole, I love New York.
I do too.
I
do
have
too.
nightmares when I think about having to go back and live
New
somewhere else
York
in the United
relaxes
States.
me. It's
I
like whenever I go anywhere and I come back, it's like, I know.
Yeah.
There's a lot
London's
of
too
artists,
slow
a
for
lot
me.
of open-minded people. I mean, there's a
know.
lot of,
Camaraderie.
yes, there is. And
I know. Yeah, the only thing that we do is sometimes we do see bad things on the news, but you know, that's anywhere. But on a lighter note, New York is really, I don't know, I like it.
Yeah.
They gotta fix these potholes right now though. We got a lot of potholes.
Paying a lot of taxes, why don't they?
Hello,
fix the pothole?
what's up with this?
Why don't they fix the pothole?
Yeah, so DaRRyL, what's the website?
My website is DaRRyLLaVaRe.com.
And spell it.
DaRRyLLaVARE.com. You
Okay.
can see my art. Also, I have a page on Facebook, the artwork of DaRRyL LaVaRe.
Great.
And also the MUT Gallery has, where I'm about to have my show, they have some of my work up now.
And what's his website? This is so cute.
I believe it's michaelmutt.com. Is it there? Michael... Oh, Michael Mutt Projects. projectspace.com.
Is it MUT, like M-U?
MUT.
Okay, M-U-T. Excellent. And it's 6th Street and Avenue C?
It's Avenue C between 6th and 7th, 97 Avenue C.
And the party's next Thursday.
6 to 8 p.m.
I'm coming. All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Rue.
you so
Thank
much.
Thank you.
Have a
We'll be
great
back.
day.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
I'm a repeat offender to myself.